Small Town USA. In this series, I'll be exploring several small towns throughout our country. I'll be digging up some little known facts and information about these towns and look at why each of these smaller towns are important in the development of our great nation. We'll start this journey with three small towns in the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution, Delaware. Delaware, also known as the first state, is a small state located in the mid-Atlantic region of the United States. It is bordered by Pennsylvania, Maryland, and New Jersey, and has a rich history that dates back to the colonial period. Delaware played a significant role in the American Revolution and was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. The state is home of many small towns and villages, each with its unique history and culture. In this episode, we'll focus on three of these towns, Lewes, Milton, and Newcastle, and explore their little-known historical facts and stories that made them unique in American history. Lewes, Delaware, is a picturesque town located in the eastern shore of Delaware Bay. It was founded by Dutch settlers back in 1631, which makes it one of the oldest towns in the United States. In 1664, the town was captured by the British, and it remained under British control until the American Revolution. During the Revolution, Lewes was a significant port of entry for the Continental Army and played a vital role in supplying troops with food and supplies. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and get involved. One little known fact about Lewes is that it was once the site of a Confederate prison camp during the Civil War. In 1863, the Union Army captured over 2,500 Confederate soldiers during the Battle of Gettysburg and transported them to Fort Delaware, located on Pea Patch Island in the Delaware River. Due to the overcrowding, some of the prisoners were transferred to Lewes and held in a makeshift prison camp. Many of these prisoners were later transferred to other camps, and some even escaped. Another unique aspect of Lewes' history is the story of Lewes' bombardment. During World War II, the town was targeted by German submarines, which fired shells into the town in an attempt to disrupt shipping and other activities. Fortunately, there were no casualties, but the incident remains a significant event in the town's history. Milton, Delaware, is a small town located in Sussex County, Delaware. It was founded in 1672 by English settlers and was once a major center for shipbuilding and lumbering. The town's historic district is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and includes over 200 buildings dating back to the 18th and 19th centuries. One little known fact about Milton is that it was once a stop on the Underground Railroad. The town's proximity to the Mason-Dixon line made it an ideal location for escaping slaves to seek refuge. The Milton Historical Society has documented several homes in the town that were used as safe houses for escaping slaves, including the Governor Burton House and the Robbins House. Another unique aspect of Milton's history is its connection to the poet John Milton. Although there is no direct connection between the town and the poet, many of the town's streets and buildings are named after his work. For example, the town's main street is called Broad Kill Road, a reference to the river in John Milton's poem Paradise Lost. Newcastle, Delaware, is a historic town located on the Delaware River. It was founded by Dutch settlers in 1651 and was once the colonial capital of Delaware. The town's historic district includes over 500 buildings, many of which date back to the 18th century. One little known fact about Newcastle is that it was once a major center for the slave trade. The town's location on the Delaware River made it an ideal location for transporting enslaved Africans from Africa to the American colonies. The town's historic district includes several buildings that were once used as slave auction houses, including the Amstel House and the George Reed II House. Another unique aspect of Newcastle's history is its connection to the American Revolution. The town played a vital role in the Revolution, serving as a major port of entry for the Continental Army and a base of operations for General George Washington. In 1777, the British captured the town and occupied it for several months before being forced to retreat. Lewes, Milton, and Newcastle are just three examples of the many small towns and villages in Delaware that have played significant roles in American history. From serving as centers of the slave trade to playing vital roles in the American Revolution, these towns have unique stories and little known facts that I thought were worth exploring. Hopefully, you agree and will be back for the next episode. By studying the history of these towns, we can gain a better understanding of the complex and diverse history of the United States. Stay safe, stay secure. I hope to see you for the next episode in this series, where we learn more about the history of another small town or village in Delaware that also played a role in the history of the United States.